Are you ready to start talking to people now? Or are you just ready for this hurricane to be over with?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're
Hi,
ready.
everybody.
I think we are ready for this storm to be over with. What?
I'm very ready for it to be over with.
Did you have your phone turned off for your sister?
She's at home.
Oh, she's at home, so she won't be calling
She
tonight.
won't be calling tonight.
Excellent. I don't know if it's working or not. Let me see.
I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's working. Candy Mom. There's some people here.
Let me see.
They're right there.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing it. I was just seeing because nothing had popped up. Nothing's popped. Oh, I know why.
I think we're delayed, guys.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're like behind.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Hey, Travis. I know Travis is good. I was talking to him earlier today, and he floods on just normal rain.
Oh no.
So we know he doesn't want to get any rain in there tonight or tomorrow or the next day or anything else.
So we're not going to say the D word.
What's that?
Can't say it.
Why?
The name.
The name of the storm?
Yeah.
I don't see why we couldn't say the name of the storm.
Because I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of listening about it. I'm tired of waiting for it.
Well, we got to wait a couple more days now, it seems like, because the forecast we just watched, I don't know where everybody else is from, but it's down to like 5 miles an hour moving now, and it's going to sit over the Bahamas for like 24 hours, which is
I feel terrible
horrible
for them. Yeah.
Right now, the latest path, if it stays, oh, I got my Sunshine my Sunshine Nation shirt on, and Jim's probably not here. He's probably out of the park on this nice.
Yeah.
We did plan on going to Mickey's Not So Scary tonight till we found out it was tomorrow night. They had moved Sunday and Tuesdays to Monday, so
Because of the holiday.
Because of the holiday, and we'd forgotten about that. But what was I saying before that?
Just how, I mean, we just hope everybody stays safe that's in the path of it, or.
Right now, it looks like they're predicting us to have tropical storm force winds and rain with maybe an occasional hurricane gust. But that's if it stays within 70 miles or closer to the coast. If it goes farther, then we should be just like a bad afternoon storm.
Yeah.
So, but you're tired of prepping it and you go in the store, and there was water in the stores here when we went earlier, and there was gas the last couple of times we went.
Yeah.
So the gas station closest to our house, no gas. Hey, Robert. Oh, sorry if we haven't said anything to everybody in here, and welcome everybody in here. Rob just went on a cruise with Bon Jovi.
That is amazing.
Yeah. It's always weird times, like when like we're at work or we're somewhere. And,
I know.
Like when he went
and how awesome is it? Holly just got back from Walt Disney World, and then she's going to Disneyland next weekend. That's amazing. It's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Can I fit in your luggage because I want to go back?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock going back to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's home for us.
It's home, but there was still some stuff that I'd prefer if everything was closer. You know, the castle, Walt Disney World is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other one is Sleeping Beauty's castle is awesome in its own right, but Cinderella Castle is just Cinderella Castle.
It's just so different.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
Hey, Expedia reviewer.
Oh, thank you, Robert.
What?
Oh, Susie's here.
You love our Nellie?
Oh, no.
She's gonna get held now before Ashley picks up her other new dog and holds her like she did on the way home from the warehouse on Friday.
Aww.
We were driving home, and I just happened to look over, and she's holding Nana. She's reading and holding Nana just like.
Nana kind of looks like her.
Nana does. Let's see. Here's Nana. Does Nana look like you?
That's not for you.
It's not a toy.
That's not a baby. That's not a baby.
This is mine. But that's $14.99. Nana. Who doesn't love Nana? I got to get used to this camera because it's backwards. So she got that. I finally got another phone case for 99¢. I know Rob would probably like this one. 99¢ for an OtterBox. Oh wait, this isn't an OtterBox, is it? No, Disney Parks one.
Yeah, Captain Akron.
Captain Akron.
saying that Castaway Cay is in big trouble.
Oh, everything over there right now. Could you imagine getting hit with 100? That's a tornado, a constant tornado hitting them right now at 185 miles an hour.
I can't imagine.
This area, like around our house, is all giant water oaks. They would all be down.
Yeah, they'd be down.
I don't even know how we could, if the ones in the front of the house and the sides of the house, we'd only be able to get one out of one side of the house if they came down. But that's the only side. We only have one side of the house that doesn't have any trees. So stay away. She's trying to get kisses?
Yeah.
So our original plan for tonight was to be live from Mickey's Not So Scary, because when this path and everything switched and opened up some time, we, in case you hadn't caught it, we did do a warehouse video. We hadn't planned on it. That's where she got Nana, and we got some other stuff. But we also went and found out it's true to upgrade your ticket from Mickey's Not So Scary to a full pass where you can go every night except for Halloween.
I mean, I think that's an amazing deal.
Yeah, we went back and forth on this because we're like, do we do this, upgrade this ticket, or do we do, a couple nights and go to Halloween Horror Nights? And overall, Mickey's Not So Scary won out.
That's it.
So we don't know if we're going to make it to Halloween Horror Nights this year now, but we will make it to at least 10 or 15 Halloween parties.
Yeah.
We've already been to 2.
We knew we were going to, before that, we knew we were going to go to at least 2 Mickey's Not So Scary.
Possibly 3 because we're taking your mom.
Right.
So we knew we were going to go to 2, maybe 3.
It's an amazing deal. I was surprised that Disney actually did it. Like,
I think they did it to compete with Halloween Horror Nights. Is a great deal to buy that frequent fear pass. Oh, what was that? Somebody asked about the food at Food and Wine. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But we will be going to Mickey's Not So Scary. I think we're going tomorrow night.
People, because my sister's a cast member, and she keeps.
If you know I love this team, not this weekend. Sorry, I interrupted you. Ooh. What kind was this again?
Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade? V8 strawberry lemonade? All right. What were we saying, your sister? Sorry,
As a cast member, said that Mickey's Not So Scary, the attendance is down, and I don't see it. It's been packed every time we've been.
It was pretty packed. It was pretty packed Friday night, but some areas didn't seem packed. It just depends on where you were. Because some areas just seemed it was like a normal night, and other areas seemed like everybody was in the other area. But the wait time for Peter Pan and all that was still pretty good.
Do you think that they would do the same thing for what is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? I don't think so, because it's not
Marcel.
as. I wasn't giving him a dirty look. I wasn't giving you a dirty look.
Looks could kill. In her defense of that look, I did cut her off and just like totally went on with whatever my brain at that time said to do. It doesn't listen to me or her all the time, so it's a luck of the draw you have with that, right?
No, but because they don't think they have as many parties, so I don't think that they would do the same offer.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
No,
for Mickey's Not So, or Mickey's
the Christmas. They won't. They probably won't do this for. Oh, you so earned it. You did. I did. I admitted it.
He does it all the time.
I do it all the time. And you know what? When I really realize it was when I'm editing, and I'm like, "Ooh, geez," and I can see the little look she'll give me. I'm like, crap. But I feel like I have to get it out, or I'll forget. Like, I'll instantly forget. So get it out. Get it out there.
Holly was there last Tuesday, and it was busy, but not really. We did
the Sunday before.
Right, but it was
the Friday before.
Right, but it was so nice because we didn't actually vlog it, and we took our time doing everything that we wanted to do, and it was so relaxing.
What would your videos be without the look?
But it was so relaxing, and
we didn't even watch the fireworks.
Mm-mm.
We didn't watch the fireworks. We didn't watch we saw some of the parade, but we just did.
It's Lily.
We just walked around, treated, because you don't trick or treat. You just go and get all the candy you can get. Road, People Mover. Did we write anything else?
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Which I'd like to say, as a public service announcement, if you're going on a blackout ride.
That's the theme. It's blacked out.
It's blacked out.
You don't see anything.
You don't see anything, and you're riding with something that lights up and is blinking. Can you just please turn it off? Like, that's the
we were in a blackout ride, and the girl sitting in front of me on it had the candy corn.
I don't know.
But it was like she was holding multiple flashlights.
Blinking. It was so bright.
So when you go in the tunnel where all the blue lights go over you, it was supposed to be completely dark. I could see the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And I hear her behind me, "Can you turn out your lights?" So I went up to her, before, and I said, "They're asking if you can turn your lights off." And
it was so bright. Like, that's all we could see was her lights.
But what was funny is that was the best I've ever seen during the ride inside of Space Mountain.
It was so rough.
It was rough, but because you're usually disoriented with the lights and stuff.
It was so rough.
It had lights around the corners. You said where they load, where you come in, but it lit up enough inside to where you could actually see the track. And some areas you can tell, hey, I'm going to turn right, I'm going to turn left.
I couldn't see anything. Well, and when she finally turned her lights off.
Yeah. Bless you.
Are you okay?
Bless you.
You got to sneeze.
She's got the allergies.
You sneezing?
Hey, Do Philly Crew, Rachel, Disney Nerd Herders, Traveling with Special Abilities, Sue, Joy.
I feel like she thought I was being rude because I asked her to turn her lights off.
No, she didn't know who it was because all I said is they're asking. They are asking.
They're asking.
They are behind me.
Because that was the whole point of the ride. It
wouldn't be hard to figure out there was only 2 people behind me. And you were one of them. It was
supposed to be blacked out.
Yeah.
Sue, that was me. Oh, you had the blinking lights on. You had the blinking lights on.
Who said that?
Sue, is that what you're saying? It was her?
Oh.
Man.
I don't know if it was. If she was telling me what she was wearing tonight, I could tell you for sure.
Oh, only kidding. I didn't think it was her.
Hey, RVing to Disney. But it was fun. And we did not get it. We went back and forth on it. They had the new Oogie Boogie bucket there. Which, if you can see behind me, the Oogie Boogie bucket right there. Mm-hmm. If you cut all of it off except for his head, that's what the new one looked like.
I was on the fence.
It was just his head. So we were like, we've got the other 2. Do we get it? So we decided we're going to be there again.
Is it Nate or is it Veronica?
Hey, guys. It might be both of them.
Yeah.
The background wall.
I know we haven't seen you guys in forever.
That's a lot of popcorn buckets, a lot of Character Warehouse, and a lot of...
just stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly Character Warehouse stuff like Nana here. I don't know if she'll make it to back there, will she? Or are you going to...
She'll make it back there.
She'll make it back here somewhere in there with Mike and them.
Yeah.
My cough is weird. I had it right before we went on. I didn't have it all afternoon. It's weird times I get it.
I think he's allergic to me.
Oh, because you were gone most of the day?
Yeah.
No, I cough when you were gone. It comes and goes. Hey, Laura. It comes and goes. And believe me, right before, you heard me coughing right before.
I love to see pictures of Gracie. She is so beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful dog.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Dog people.
I know.
Like, everybody's like, when you hold up the...
Like, I don't know if you guys are like that, but in their neighborhood, well, you're not so much because you don't go out walking.
I can't.
But, like, dog people, like, know people for their dogs. Like, you say hi to their dogs before you say hi to their people. Yeah. Or at least I do.
To their people.
To their people.
Say hi to the dog before you say hi to their people.
Robert G says maybe you're allergic to the look. That's probably it.
Well, it's funny, guys. I don't see the look half the time.
No, he doesn't.
Unless if I don't look over, I don't see it. It's just...
No. I think Susie got some awesome deals at her.
Well, Susie was the one that...
I know.
She's the one that gave her the heads up that Nana might be there.
She's my Disney dealer. Like, she lets me know. Like, she knows stuff's
coming. So can we do a Nana on the shoulder like they do the group?
Oh, yeah. Did you guys, anybody know that was a thing in Disneyland?
Everybody in Disneyland had a Groot on their shoulder.
A Groot on their shoulder.
Or what was the other one? Was it a Porg?
A Porg.
A little Porg or a Groot. Everyone.
It was, like, amazing. Like, I saw more Groots, I think, than I saw people.
No, RVing. I had the coffee a month before the flights.
Oh, Donnie's here too. Yes, Susie is my Susie is my Disney dealer.
Yeah, she helps out. And hey, Jim's here.
Jim is here.
Jim did give us these shirts.
Oh, wait, wrong way. There we go.
The man, the myth, the Jim is here. That was a nice surprise. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, Kimberly talks to dogs too on the street before. I do too. I talk to the dog before I talk to the people.
You can tell a dog person right away.
Candy's mom has Groot on her mini ears. See, that was she. You can go to Disneyland. You fit right in.
She has a little Groot on her ears.
Yeah, Disney Herders or the Jabba thing.
Oh, the Jabba thing that was in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I saw somebody with that. Somewhere.
I saw a couple in Disneyland.
I saw somebody at Epcot.
Yeah, we saw somebody at Epcot with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little I forget what he's called.
I'm sure Bob would not like your calling.
What?
Susie's calling.
Susie's calling what?
I
found my calling. Oh, okay.
Her calling.
All right, I thought you said she's calling. I was like, how'd she get my number?
1-900.
It's a 900 number?
Your number.
I thought this was free.
Oh, it is true.
It's an 800
but
number.
I do love the dogs don't give the looks.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Our Nellie gives looks.
No, Lily gives more looks.
Lily gives looks too.
Lily's looks are anything to do with food.
We have this conversation all the time of like, we talk about like what our dogs are saying to us.
Yeah, they really cut me down all the time.
They do. They're so sassy.
She called me old today, one of them.
Did she?
Yeah, got my way old ass.
Don't say that.
She just, that's obviously what she was thinking.
That's what she was saying to you?
Yeah. I was offended, but
Were you
then I was
offended?
like, I think you're older than me in dog years.
So has anybody on here, did anybody attend Galaxy's Edge here in Florida?
We did not.
We did not.
Because we had to work that day.
Thank you, Greg.
What?
You said stay safe.
We're
gonna try
right now, everything is looking great for us. If we get tropical storm and slight hurricane stuff, we'll be fine. We might lose power, lose internet, but that's probably it. What?
Robert, you need a shirt with Bob coughing and Ashley giving him the look.
I was going to talk to Jim today, but we are going to put a shirt on thanks to, oh my God, I can't believe I forget it right now. It's going to be hashtag warehouse jaded.
Hashtag warehouse jaded.
Yeah, because if you're a warehouse person.
Candy's mom, she attended Galaxy that in Life. That's more than we did.
We're in Volusia County. We're just right above.
Oh, Holly went.
Right
How was it?
Right when.
Oh, I cut you off.
You cut me off. You don't ever do that. Right when the Cape comes back in and it.
Yeah.
So we're.
It's the best meme I saw somebody say. Dorian's like somebody driving down the highway with their blinker on. You don't know which way it's going to turn.
Yeah, they may turn. It may
they
turn.
may
They may
turn.
not.
The way blinkers going, they may not. Holly was there at 3 a.m. That's
capital W, capital J on that, Jim. if he's gonna do it for me and for us and put it so we can put on a shirt.
Yeah.
So capital W, capital J.
That's some dedication to be there at 3 a.m. I saw the crowds and it was like, holy moly. Like, that's not for me.
Candy said that at the Navy exchange. Navy, did you say warehouse jaded or Navy jaded? Warehouse jaded.
Navy exchange.
Yeah. Indian River County for me. Yeah, he's south of us. They were in the crosshairs for a while.
For a long while. I mean, they still might be. It might turn right there. We don't know.
If you've been watching it, because that's all there is on TV here, you can see the path, and they'll show you a projected path. But when you watch it, it's going straight, but it's wobbling up and down. So a wobble could be a 20-mile wobble. A 20-mile wobble would give us hurricane winds.
Yeah. CMs did a great job managing
the crowds
little by little, and they walked us to the land at 5 a.m. That's really good. I think Disney has gotten better. Even when
they knew what to expect.
Yeah, when we went to 4th of July, they were very good about controlling the crowd. It's almost like they had a chain of cast members controlling people. So I think they're really getting good at it, and it makes it the experience a lot more better when you don't have like the craziness of people, the rude people, so everybody's following directions. That's good. Yeah.
Plus we knew we didn't have to be in everybody else's way because we had seen it for so long in Disney. Every time we went into Disneyland last week, was it last week or the week before? Every time we went into the park, we went to Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, just for me mostly. But I feel like I know the whole land, even though we haven't seen it. So we will get there. We may get there this week.
Travis said that there's Weather Channel correspondents all over here, which isn't good because then that means where other Weather Channel people are, That's where they think it's going to hit. I'm sorry,
Well,
Travis.
that's just if it doesn't turn, we're going to be aware.
I know Dave was here. He went to Galaxy's Edge, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went to Galaxy's Edge. I wonder how his experience was.
Hey, Bella, Hannah. It's probably like everybody else's. Back to back.
Sherilyn, her first, I hope I'm saying that, Sherilyn, first time in Galaxy's Edge was yesterday. I hope you really enjoyed it.
We almost thought about going either.
These ears from Cargo.
Cargo made those.
Cargo made them.
Cargo 619. We were thinking today if we were going to, because our original plan was to be at Magic Kingdom tonight for Mickey's Not So Scary, and we were going to run over either to, well, she didn't know this, we were going to run over to Animal Kingdom to get our Simba magnet.
I know.
Or we were going to run over to Hollywood Studios just to run in Galaxy's Edge real quick.
Where's our magnets?
I don't know.
I think I saw it.
You're in charge of all that stuff. She gave me the look as she walked away, just so you guys know. Hey, D&G. Emily, Sherlin, Hillsborough County canceled school. Our schools are canceled in Volusia County through Friday. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, which way? We did
Just go
get
towards the
this.
camera. If you go towards the camera, then it'll be in there for sure.
It's like backing up. I never know which way to go.
Turn the opposite way you want to go.
Okay.
It's too much fun. I got my mini magnet, but not
Lucky Duck. Jim, his school got canceled for Tuesday and shifted, and he gets day off and good weather.
So is he going to the parks?
Yeah, you should go to Disney.
It might not be too crowded. I'm hoping it's not crowded tomorrow. I'm hoping we get good weather for Mickey's Not So Scary tomorrow night.
Ooh, October 9th. That's going to be awesome, Sue.
What?
Mickey's Not So Scary. That's what I'm thinking.
We're probably getting, what nights are there? Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday?
I mean, how many days do we have? How many times can we go? Like,
It's 36 or 37 total times.
I just don't think you could beat that deal. I think it was an amazing deal.
Yeah, it was $2.99 for every night but Halloween.
So we have like basically 2 months.
So basically, you can go enough, and it's like you're paying $5, $7 to go.
Yeah.
If you win every time, so
Right.
that's not bad. So we'll make it to where it's probably like we're paying $20 a time to go,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. That's
not bad
less than
at all.
parking,
It is.
and we get free parking because we're pass holders.
Sure. She's asking. We dressed up the first night that we went.
It wasn't really dressed. I called it. Yours was more dressed. Mine was more Disney bounding. It was just the red hat and the Tweedledee shirt and red shorts and black shoes.
And I was the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. What is it?
She's doing her nails.
She's making them into daggers, folks.
Brady and Dave are not huge on Halloween.
Get the bag of.
What? How can you be not a fan of Halloween?
Is they even Disney?
Are they?
'Cause Disney
Are
is.
you guys even Disney?
Yeah. What do you guys do this for if you're not a
Oh,
you're not
that makes me
Halloween
so
fans?
sad.
Is it a religious thing?
It's Brandy.
There's a girl at work that
Yeah, because
won't.
I thought Dave was here.
There's a girl at work that won't go to Universal because of Harry Potter Land because of witches and wizards.
Right.
So
She's just not a fan. We saw Dave with on Resort TV1. Can we just say, like, there was a whole group of them there, and what an amazing job that they did raising that amount of money.
that was a Beverly Challenge.
Yeah, we didn't.
Because we were at actually when they were doing that, we were at Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yeah, we didn't know about it, so we're
Nobody
sorry.
invited us, so
We were sorry we missed that. She gets easily scared. Then Halloween Horror Nights would not be for you.
but Not So Scary would be for her.
Yeah, because it's not scary. Except the grave diggers. Are
Which, if you saw the thumbnail for this live stream, was our meet and greet with the. Is it a dig and
they're
bury?
super creepy.
Is it a meet and
like,
greet or a dig and bury?
like when they walked out, like they were dragging their shovels, and it was just so
Just really slow and really
slow, and
methodical.
creepy. It was just
But it was as light out as in this room right now.
right.
So that you could see their makeup a little bit more. Now, if we would have saw them when it was darker and just the lights, it would have been even more creepier.
She closes her eyes in the Haunted Mansion. I did when I was little. That's why it's my favorite ride.
Well,
I think.
if you rode Space Mountain right now and close them, it'd be just like riding.
Yeah, just be like riding it normal
Yeah,
with
it'd
your
be
eyes
just like-
closed.
It's kind of weird because I do prefer Hyperspace Mountain over it.
I know.
It was the fact that you're in a bigger ride vehicle. There's only one track, so the track's not going to, you're not going to go left or right or whatever side you get.
I thought was really neat was at the one at Hyperspace Mountain, that they had a special car off to the side for
Disabled.
disability people, where it would like
Come right off the track.
Because on rides, you're just like, it feels like, get like they're yelling at you, get in,
Especially-
get in, get in.
Especially a ride like Haunted Mansion where they stop the ride and everybody's like, oh my God.
And you just feel pressure, like there's pressure on getting on your ride as fast as you can because they're trying to get the line. But they had it off to the side, so once they had that
It came off the track and went. 2 areas they could do it too. So there was 2 of them they could, if you could walk and get in it slowly, they had it pulled off to the left. And there was another one right after we load like this. It just went up one spot and it just completely went off.
It was so amazing.
It was cool.
Yeah.
What?
It was so great to read.
Hyperspace Mountain was also great to read your park.
We needed to know where we needed to go next. We weren't sure.
The funny thing about that picture, it looks like the guy behind us
is laughing
or looking at it. And he couldn't see it because we couldn't see it.
The whole time, though, he's yelling at me, don't drop it, don't drop
we're sitting there
don't drop it.
And I'm telling you, okay, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing about riding a ride a couple times, you know where the picture is.
Right, but just with the disability area. Like
I thought you were going to say dill pickle.
I don't know. You could ride your scooter all the way down and just take your time in getting on the ride, and it wasn't like a rush. So I really like that they did that.
Dress up as Jack Sparrow. My dog was a piece of wood. I was walking the plank.
That's hilarious. That's pretty good. See, I like costumes like that.
I like costumes that make you think. And then once you get it, you're like, oh, that's good.
We saw a lot of Alice. You see a lot of Alice. You see a lot of Mary Poppins.
A lot of Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Yes.
The easier costumes you see a lot of.
What else
I didn't see any that. The only one that really stuck out that I loved was that giant Hagrid. The guy had to have been 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And he just looked like Hagrid. It was awesome. And he had I don't know if it was his kid or wife with him, but she looked like Luna Lovegood.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the best costume I've seen so far this year.
Oh, we saw a lot of Stranger Things costumes.
A lot of Robin and Steve with the Scoops Ahoy costumes. Ton of those. Yeah. And bounding wise, and looked like they went to work for Scoops Ahoy and got the costumes.
It was pretty good.
With the name tags and everything.
Sue's going as Zero. That's a really good idea. I kind of want that Zero.
Do we have Hagrid in that video?
He was in the live stream, I think. I
don't remember.
Because we walked in there.
I've looked at so much video footage over the last couple days, and I just started our day 1 of our Disneyland trip. It's 2 hours I got to go through. So it's either going to be a part 1 or part 2, or just cut down to it because it's a lot. Because we went to Disney, we flew there. Derek and Greg picked us up. Then we met Matthew and Lauren and spent the rest of the day with them in the parks, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect host.
That was what was really good about that trip, was that we met some really fantastic people, and it was just great spending time with them.
And I realized how lucky we were, because I see people here, they're not walking around with cast members. You know what I mean? They're not.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, you're guessing they're not. Not everybody knows. Got lucky enough to know a cast member.
Right.
And then they're like, "Hey, we're going to show you all the secrets."
I want to just say, just FYI, if you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary and you're looking for Jack and Sally, they are not behind the Christmas store. We saw so many people get in line and got so disappointed that they thought that that's the line, but that was not the line.
They're at where you meet Mickey.
Yeah.
Right when you walk into the right. In Disneyland, that's Great Moments with Lincoln. And here it's a meet and greet next to, is it Tony's Plaza?
Yeah.
Or whatever that restaurant is right next to it.
So if you're walking into Magic Kingdom, it's going to be on your right-hand side.
Right when you walk in.
Yeah, right when you go. Okay.
And where they were is where the Gravediggers are.
Right.
So that was a good meet and greet.
The only reason I went there during the daytime is because I have this problem with flash at nighttime. Like, all my pictures, I'm blinking. Because I blink and it's so hard, so that's why I wanted to go in the daytime. So actually,
gotcha.
But then it was like so creepy because he was like right here in my face.
2 parts of the Disneyland. We have 7 full days and another day of D23 there, so there's going to be a lot. You guys are probably going to be tired of it because we did a lot of the same stuff over and over too.
You're going to get tired of Disneyland.
Or tired of us, either one. So.
Heard there's 2 rooms of them.
2 rooms of who?
Jack and Sally. They told us the last party they were saying that they do cut off the line if they don't think it's going to make it till the party
Well, they figure out, they know how long The line is by where it's at, and when you get to that point, they cut it off.
Right.
Like if the party stops at midnight and they're like, okay, right now we're the line. Right now it's going to 12. After 12, they'll cut it off.
Yeah.
That's the only one. She said we had a cast member in front of us the whole time, and she was more than forthcoming with information.
She was.
She just wanted to talk about all things Disney and Jack and Sally.
She did.
So it was awesome, and she had a good time with the meet and greet.
I don't know if you guys find this, but we find people all the time, like in lines, and like even at D23, like every time we sat down, like we just found people around us. I don't know if we're easy approachable and just started talking to us.
Or easy targets.
Easy targets. I don't know. But that's how we meet a lot of people, is like in line when you're waiting for something.
I like the one we were waiting in the panel, and then the lady realized who you were after you're talking to her.
After she was talking to us, she was like,
was I talking to Tim Tracker then? Because he was in line too with us,
and she just like stopped for a second and she said, "Do you guys do character warehouse videos?" And we're like, "Maybe."
Yes.
And she's like, "I know who you are now." But she was really nice.
And my favorite thing, I would like to meet more people, is like when you're walking by and they're like, "Love you guys," or "We watch your video," and that's all they want to say.
Oh, it was Tammy.
Tammy Clark. I think her name
thank
was.
you for stopping.
I
think she's just leaving today, so I don't think she's on here. But thank you so much for stopping us.
That was
nice.
Really
nice.
It was a fun time at.
We were sweltering.
Food and Wine. We sweat more yesterday at Food and Wine.
Oh, it was terrible.
And Friday night at Not So Scary than we did the whole week at Disneyland. But you guys are going to probably get tired of us comparing. We've always heard other people compare Disneyland, and most of them were like, "You're not going to like it. You're going to think it's smaller, this and that." Farthest from the truth.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised.
Because I came out of the Magic Kingdom when we were getting ready to get a monorail and go, "Why can't it be right there? Why can't the other park be right there, or no monorail and we just walk a little to the right?"
I always like carrying on a chat with Gregory.
Gregory? What, when we were there?
And lines.
Oh, yeah. Brent.
That
was funny because
he'll get mad.
He'll get mad, but somebody said friend, and I think he thought they said Brent. So for a while, for days, everybody was calling him Brent.
Everybody's calling him Brent.
Yeah. So it was silly, just like the gym with the getting wet and the powdered sugar. Some jokes once it's made, it just sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably complained about how slow I was walking all the time because I was in pain most of the time.
I kept getting the giggles with him.
Yeah,
he would give me the giggles. I don't know if it was because I was so tired, but yeah.
I think one night I think everybody was
just
that
tired.
First night when we were there was 43 hours.
Yeah.
I was up. That was rough, and I think I only got 5 hours sleep that night.
Ooh, Bellohan Adventures. Hubby and I can't wait to vlog the yelling. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. The Oogie Boogie Bash. I'd love to go to
Disneyland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just wish D23 had timed it better. Like if they were there in like a couple of weeks from now and we could have saw Disneyland. Disneyland had all their Halloween merch out, but none of their Halloween decorations.
We were actually talking about this last night. Like we felt like the other night about Cars Land.
Oh, Cars Land?
We're talking about like Oogie Boogie's like our Mickey's Not So Scary. It's the same thing, but it's in Disneyland. Talking about how immersive Cars Land was, and we felt like Toy Story Land
missed the boat.
Like when
Toy Story Land is cool, but you don't go, "Hey, I'm in Andy's backyard." You don't get that feeling like you go through Cars Land and you're like, "This is a real freaking town with cars that drive that live here."
I don't know why it amazed me so much. Like
just like Galaxy's Edge. You don't walk into Galaxy's Edge and go, "Oh, I'm not buying this."
I just really felt like they could have done. Now looking at other lands,
I think their budget was cut on them, and they just.
I felt like they really could have done a lot more in Toy Story Land.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a nice and big. But
for a kid, it's probably awesome.
Maybe because it's so squished together.
Yeah,
maybe that's it. It
doesn't feel like you're in somebody's backyard.
It doesn't feel as immersive.
Yeah. Because Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, when they had that little walkthrough area, that felt like you were shrunk down and you were in the back of somebody's
Greg is exactly right. Cars Land is just like being in the movie. They set it up. It like comes to life. like the stores. It's telling you a story as you're walking down the road.
And just the Cozy Cone and the food at the Cozy Cone.
It was just.
And the little, like Lauren showed us, inside of the Cozy Cone, the office, there's a little Buzz hiding under a cone. And what was the other one on the other side? Was it Mater?
I miss Honey and Shrunk the Kids too. I love that.
Yeah, it feels like you were immersed in it.
Yeah.
Where, don't get me wrong, Toy Story Land is cool.
Right.
But you don't go in there going, "Hey, I'm shrunk down to the size of a toy."
You don't really feel like
you see
that.
You see one footprint, and they could have did a lot more with it.
You know what I feel like missing out is a lot of the it's music, because music plays a big part in making you feel.
Yeah.
Like Cars Land, you can hear music playing. There, you don't hear anything.
And when they come out and do the lighting thing with the one song that I forget now, what was it?
Is it Love Is Just I can't
Was it
remember.
Highway?
No,
Whatever it was.
It was nice.
It was. And then the lights pop on and everything.
I want to see it at Christmas time.
And then when you see like Mater or Cruise or Lightning come down the street, and they're not like a full car size, they're like a little smaller, and you would be like, that's how it would be. It wouldn't be like our size cars if they were real.
Shaboom. Life could be a dream.
Yeah, life could be a dream.
Thank you, Jim.
Shaboom, shaboom.
See, we should just ask Jim everything.
Yes, Jim. What are we gonna say next?
He's a wealth of
Life is a
knowledge.
highway.
Does anybody know, like
Paul Ewing, yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody know that
Cars Land let me interrupt you real quick. Cars Land is awesome, but at night it's 10 times more.
it's 10 times amazing?
When you see all the amount, like the
Hi, Dawn.
hey Don, when you see all the where the Radiator Racers ride is lit up at night, it feels like you're.
And see, Derek and Gregory took us there at nighttime, and I think that's what made it so special, is because the lights were on and it was so bright, and then that's when I fell in love with it.
What was that, Dose of Soul? Yeah, it's crazy, all these storms we get. Florida freaks out, and then they end up going and hitting somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like didn't Matthew went up, skirted us? I think that was the last one that we got any kind of real damage from, was Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
But they're in Myrtle Beach, and it seems like the Star Wars Cafe should have the original song.
You were going to wax poetic about the shirts you're wearing.
Who said that, Jim? At least that's what it was. Yeah, I like that idea, but you couldn't vlog it because that stuff is all copyrighted.
Right. Does anybody know if in the cars, is somebody actually in one of those cars?
Driving it?
Yeah. Does anybody know?
It's either that or it's on a trackless.
Because they have to sit in the car for a long time. Does anybody know?
Well, they're talking too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There has to be a person in there.
Is there a cast member on that knows the whole thing?
Does anybody know the secret? Like, who's in the car? Are they in the car? Are they somewhere else? Greg says there's remote control. I think that's pretty cool.
I am going to answer that debate. What's better, Flo's chicken or Plaza Inn chicken? Plaza Inn chicken's better.
I just want to know,
you want to know? They have good breakfast.
I wanted to walk up and look in the window.
Yeah, because you can't see anything in the windows.
You can't see in the window.
And then the people walking around, and none of them have any kind of remotes or anything.
He said, look about 20 feet behind, and there's probably a cast member. I mean, you can see them when they're taking them out.
I don't think they have to do that because of the buildings and everything. There could be people up in the buildings in the window, or it could be something that they built into the ground.
But how cool is that they actually? It's a remote control. I mean, it's huge.
Yeah,
that's like the biggest remote control.
It's like the size of probably like the size of a Beetle, like a VW Beetle, the new one. It's a good size.
Yeah.
The only one we didn't see driving around was Mater, right?
We just weren't there, but I think he does.
Yeah, he does, but we didn't see him. We saw him in the ride. We saw him in the ride, and the last time we rode it, he wasn't working.
He wasn't working. He wasn't doing anything.
I don't even think his voice came out, did it?
Yeah. Martha says the Imagineers hit it out of the park with Cars Land. Yeah.
And what's kind of cool there too is Marvel Land is going to be right next to it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
When does that open? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Does Gregory? Do you know?
Should have paid attention.
Or Greg might know.
Should have paid attention during D23.
Yeah.
The fire truck is pretty big. They have the fire truck there?
Oh, we didn't see that either.
Ooh, that would Mac? No, Mac is the semi. What's the fire truck's name? Pua is the name of the pig that we saw the other day in Character Warehouse. Somebody commented that day. I couldn't remember.
That was very random.
Because I was trying to think of a name.
Oh,
2021.
the cars aren't really living.
What?
Oh man.
Charlie, come on.
I thought they were.
They're real.
They're real. They were
Just like the Guardians, we saved them
They were
by doing nothing but riding in that vehicle.
They were talking. We heard them.
Yeah.
Red is the name
Red?
of the fire truck.
It's a good name for a fire truck.
It is a good name for a fire truck.
Unless he was blue. Yes.
2021 is what I heard. See,
I think
great.
everything's happened like 2021 or later, because
Yeah.
that's even when Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, thank you, Don. Cargo made these. They look crooked.
Christy's Corner's here too.
Maybe it's my head.
See,
Hey.
Chrissy might like Nana. She'd like Nana.
Aw.
She's a dog person.
She's a dog
Her one up.
person.
But I think what's cool about this, if you can see it real close, it's the crochet. Is that what it is?
Mhm.
It's different from. What are you looking at, Nana?
Nana's giving. She's eyeballing you guys. Will you ever do Tokyo?
Yes.
If all the stars align,
After they do complete all the work.
I'm ready to go now.
Yeah.
If we had the money, I would do it.
Yeah, it's everything in life. Everything comes down to money, right?
It looks amazing.
Everything comes down to money.
Yeah. Sue hopes they have them when I go. I
Is she
think
going?
they will because they had a bunch of them.
They had a lot of. It was like the new rush of plush,
Yeah.
because they had a lot
It
of
was
them. They had
like-
Baymax, they had Yoda, they had so many of
It
that
was like holy plush.
that we hadn't seen before.
Yeah. Holy
But when you
plush.
saw it, you were like, and then I swear the whole way home, she's like this. Because I looked over once when I was driving, and for a second there I thought it was Nellie, and I was just like, oh.
Gregory's Tokyo Disney 2023. I hope it comes faster.
No, I don't want to wish 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years of our life away.
No,
Just
but
to
I'm
go there.
saying like I want to go like now.
Yeah, get the work done quicker.
Oh, Dawn will share. That was awesome. We'll do the same, Dawn.
See, Ethan said I'm brave. Yeah, I've been a Seminole since what? The early 80s. And funny story though, I had season tickets for years. I've never seen them lose in person, but on TV, that's a totally different story. The only thing I can say is fire Taggart.
Greg
Ashley knows how I
asking
feel.
at Epcot, do you know if they're going to be doing a Mary Poppins dark ride, Cherry Tree Lane? I heard they're doing a Mary Poppins ride. I'm not sure if it's a dark ride or what
We
are they
didn't-
doing.
The bad thing about all that came out when we were traveling. And
Yeah.
we really didn't do the research sense on that.
Oh, Travis.
What?
Chomp, chomp.
Travis is a gator.
I know.
But they SUC also.
Everybody's invited to Tokyo Disney.
Yeah. We're not paying, but you're invited.
You're invited.
And then when we go on, whenever we go anywhere, you guys are invited. We're not paying.
We were planning on at least you have to go 4 days, 2 days in each park. That's what we're thinking.
Yeah, I think you need 2 days, because we did 7 days, more like 6.5 in Disneyland. I don't think that was enough, because we said we're going to see everything, and you go to see everything, but then you get, hey, Pirates only has a 10-minute wait.
And we got
Because you Pirates again.
distracted.
Space Mountain only has a 20-minute. Let's go back over there. Let's go back over there.
Oh, Candy's mom. Go dogs. Dogs.
Everybody has.
You gotta say it like
Dogs.
say it like they say it.
I don't want to offend
I bet
anybody.
Dawn could say it really
Dawn
good.
can say it.
Dawn could say it really good.
Everybody has their own.
Yeah.
Their own. I used to be really bad about it. Remember how I was?
Universal Studios in Japan too. You almost need like almost 2 weeks if you're going to Japan. You do.
That's expensive.
It's very expensive.
But I guess we can wait till I retire and go.
Gary wants to know what you're drinking in your
What I'm
summer
drinking
cup.
in here is a V8 strawberry lemonade. She drinks a V8 berry blend, right? What is that a wink? Like that's not what I'm drinking?
Just winking.
It's a V8 strawberry lemonade.
Yes, there is a Universal
Doesn't
in
taste like
Japan. What's the name?
Universal Japan.
I know, but what's the name? I forgot his name.
TDR.
Yes,
TDR.
TDR Explorers. If you're interested, he has some nice videos out on everything in Japan. He lives over there.
Yeah, we even thought we were going to. Travis pointed out we talked about going to Knott's, and what happened was Matthew and Lauren, being cast members, invited us, graciously got us in and took us all around Disneyland and California Adventure. We did it all on that same day. It was so awesome.
Yep.
Because we really didn't know what we were going to do, and then I think Greg and Derek were helping.
Because Derek is such the best planner.
You lose a full day traveling. Yeah.
That's why I like Derek. I like that Derek.
Candy's mom said Dawn has that accent.
I know.
She does.
I like
that Cena.
Derek plans things. Like, you're definitely not a planner.
Greg is a Bob.
Yeah.
And you're more of a Derek.
And you leave it up to me, and it's like so much stress. Like, I don't want to be the only one planning it.
Does anybody else, have you seen, we don't do it anymore, but we used to do it. If you've seen our giveaways, we use that app. We used to do that to pick a place to eat.
Yeah, we used to do it because that's how fights
start.
Yeah.
Our only arguments, I think, since we've been together, have been over where to eat.
As Dawn,
wherever you want, I don't care.
As Dawn would like to probably say to you, bless your heart. Yeah, Dawn has an X.
Y'all were blessed. Y'all.
Yes. I appreciate Derek's planning.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome to also experience a park with people who love it as much as you do.
Mm-hmm. It is.
You know, that's because you can see people in the parks, and you can tell people who are park people because they always have that look of wonder. And then you can tell the people who are there because maybe their spouse or their family is making them go. And that's like, you know, most people, if you're on here, you're a Disney person, right? I'm guessing, or a cruise person.
That's why I can't
wait. And you know all these people who aren't Disney people, who aren't cruise people, and you're just like,
I can't wait.
You don't even tell them anymore, right? You don't tell anymore you're going to Disney or whatever. Because when I took a vacation, the first thing they're like, "What are you going, Disney or a cruise?" That was the only thing they asked.
No, when I told people when I got back and I said that I went to California, oh, what'd you do? And I said I went to Disneyland. They were just like,
California.
You went to Disneyland?
We have Disney here. That's what they say.
They gave me like a blank stare. Like, that's what you did on your vacation?
Yes, I didn't go to San Francisco and go do Alcatraz like everybody else.
Yeah. But that's why I can't wait to go to Disneyland with my mom.
Your mom will
because
love it.
I know she would love it. Thank you so much, Emily. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, people just don't get the Disney.
They don't. They don't. You know, it's like. What's funny though is because some people at work will know what we did, so that means they watch our video.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's almost like you just don't want to tell them anything because then you feel like you're being judged.
Or they say, "What did you do this week?" and say nothing.
But they won't hesitate to come ask you questions about Disney. Yeah. What's the best to do? Blah blah blah. Oh, now you want to talk to me
you're not needed
Disney.
Until you're needed.
Just kidding.
Thanks again, Emily.
Thank you so much, Emily. And thank you also for all of our mods. You guys are awesome.
And I would probably make everybody a mod on here.
Yes, Ethan, that is. I think there is one out there.
What?
Whoever names a restaurant, I don't care, is going to make a killing. I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, where do you want to eat?
But we really do that. We have it on the
or
app.
wherever. You name it wherever.
We have it. Or on
you pick. They name it you pick.
Christy, be safe.
What?
She's driving, so that's why she's not. She's listening.
She's watching too.
Yeah. Nobody talk. Christy's driving.
Everybody, it's just us to be quiet. Then.
Right. Maybe we should hold up signs so she can't see it. Yeah.
They will never understand us Disney. They won't.
I know, Susie. I was telling my mom how far that you drive to go to your Disney thing, and she's like, "Wow." And then she was all confused, and she said, "Is that Sawgrass?" I was like, "No, Mom.
She's in Virginia.
She lives in Virginia. Sawgrass is down in Florida." Yeah.
No, our thing now, or we did it for a while, is the first one in the morning says, "What do you want to eat? What do you want for dinner?"
Oh yeah.
And then the other person would have to pick.
Yeah.
So naturally, I wake up first and go, "What do you want to eat?"
Yeah.
Tonight. So she'd have to.
Yeah, Emily turns off the music to see better when driving.
Well, how funny is it too? Does everybody else, when you're slow, like when you're coming to a stop or you're getting ready,
you turn on your
radio like that?
You turn on your music,
like that matters.
That's gonna help you.
It does. It does. It really does.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
We need a name for those non-Disney peeps. That's true. I think we do.
It has to be It has to be nice, though, right?
Greg says, "Where do you want to eat?" I don't care. Okay, let's go. And then what happens? He'll say something, and I'll be like, "I don't want to go there."
I'll say somewhere I know she doesn't want to go, and then she has to pick.
That's what he does.
Because I know she'll never. Where do you want to eat? I don't care. Burger King.
And then I say,
No.
well, I can eat something anywhere we go. Like, I'm not picky.
Then I'll say somewhere I know she doesn't like.
I don't want to go there. Yeah.
So we eat at Tijuana Flats a lot. We do.
We just got a Taco Bell. Like, we're getting big time now.
Yeah, and in our this is weird, in our city,
Disney Rejects, that's a good name.
they didn't allow
Or Disney Losers.
they didn't allow the color purple in a business. So that's why Taco Bell wasn't in our city until the state loosened if it's a major chain, they could come in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we finally got a Taco Bell. And we don't live in a small town. It's like mini Orlando now. It's so busy. Are you reading?
I was right.
I live into the car in the storms. It's raining right now,
Yeah.
and I can hear the rain off the back aluminum patio.
Sienna says T1 Flats is strange to her. So funny story is we had one that was on. We went first time we went. I was like, I don't like this at all.
She did not. I could not get her to go back at all.
And then it like moved across the road.
Different people owned it.
Different people owned it, and then I like it.
Well, you like it because it's
I was like
$5.99 for a burrito bowl and a drink and chips.
It's a deal.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can go to Taco Bell and get the whatever the cravings box is.
But we'll see how long it stays open because our Taco Bell literally opened like 3 doors down from
Yeah,
it.
it's literally 200 feet away.
Yeah, so we'll see how long.
And it's the biggest Taco Bell I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a good name, Holly. We
What?
call them the Unknowing.
The unknowing.
The Unknowing. That's really good.
The unknowing. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
They just don't know.
They just have this look like they just don't understand.
They don't. All right. I had put on this. We were going to talk about Mickey's Not So Scary,
Mm-hmm.
the Hurricane, and
Did
Character
you
Warehouse. Did we talk about it all?
Talk all about. Did you talk about food and wine? Maybe.
No, food and wine. That's what I was it Holly or somebody that asked earlier about the food. We eat a lot of food. It seemed like we did.
I don't think we did.
When you eat that food, it seems like you eat a lot of food.
Our problem was we had water because it was so hot out, and when you drink a lot of water, you get full.
Yeah, you drank a lot.
You feel like bloated, like I can't eat anything. But we really didn't eat a lot.
But I really wanted the filet mignon from Canada. I was just by then it was full. And what we have started doing, because we always leave the park, we're an hour drive away, and we grab a drink before we left. So now we're bringing a cooler every time.
We're finally smartened up and brought a cooler to have drinks in the car.
As long as we don't stay there 16 hours, they're still cold.
Yeah, Emily said we didn't eat a lot. We didn't.
We didn't.
No.
We ate. All right, let's go through the
Macaroni and cheese.
macaroni and cheese,
Dumplings.
the chicken and shrimp bao bun.
That was it.
That
Oh,
it?
Cannoli.
And I had an American Dream.
That
Is
was
that it?
Yeah. I told you we didn't eat a lot.
What did we eat before we went? Did we eat before we went?
No,
Why was I so full?
because of the water.
Hey, Chris. We went Friday. So hot. Yeah, so hot.
I know there's a really nice breeze right now.
Yeah, they're saying that we should, which is weird. When the storm goes by on Wednesday, they say it's going to be windier than it was
Oh,
on
we're going to
Tuesday.
try Lisa wants to know if you're going to try the
Crab?
crab cake.
We had the crab cake last year. It was good.
It was good.
We had the scallops and the crab cake. They were
Generally,
both good.
all their stuff with their seafood is really good. It's just that you don't get a lot of it.
I've just been kind of food and wine jaded since Ireland got rid of that lobster stew potato.
DNG Explorers is
thing.
asking us how much that costs. I want to say all under $25.
Yeah, the
We
most
didn't spend a
expensive
lot.
thing I think is the fillet, which is around $7.25.
Yeah, everything's like either between like $4
4
to
and-
$6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg's they live in Jacksonville, which is about 2.5 hours away from Epcot. So when you guys drive by, you can wave to us because you drive kind of by us.
Jackson, we used to go to St. Augustine a lot.
Hi, Jan.
Because St. Augustine used to have a warehouse up there too.
Yeah.
Jan will be here soon, won't
I
she?
know. I think she's coming to Mickey's Not So Scary.
Kathy's coming down in the family Friday. I don't think it will.
Diane asked Bob didn't have a burger. They smell really good.
I did want that. I do want to try the steakhouse burger.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Flavor from Fire. It looked really good. We did try something there last year. Was it the piggy wings?
I think so, and they were just okay.
Yeah, there's some stuff that you're gonna try, and you're like, okay, this.
They had a lot of the same stuff.
But if you like we got the chicken dumplings, go into the quick service, pay the same amount of money, and get 2 more.
Yeah.
They're basically the same thing that's in the quick service, and I probably wouldn't. You liked it, but I probably wouldn't pay that much for a cannoli. That small.
Yeah.
The portions have gotten smaller. Because I remember the first time I had the filet mignon, it was a pretty good piece, and the last time it was probably half that size.
Right.
And in Canada, in America, they used to do the like the Thanksgiving dinner type deal. That was good.
Yeah. Cena's asking if we're going back to Mickey's Not So Scary. We are.
We're going back.
We got the pass.
We're going back tomorrow night.
So we're very if they have it.
If they have it, if the hurricane doesn't stop it, because it's still going to be around. Oh, my legs numb. Around Grand Bahamas tomorrow. And it doesn't look like anything's going to move in until we're home. So we plan on going tomorrow night.
Dawn, if you're in this area again, you need to
that's a
tell
good
us.
idea. Lisa uses her snack credits. I never
Yeah.
even thought about that.
That's
See, we don't do that. So people have asked us, but I don't know. We don't know how the snack credits work. I'm sure there's somebody on here that could. Who would probably know for Love a Mouse.
See, Emily, that's how I feel. It's too hot when you're walking around. Like, just nothing seems appetizing.
Well, that's what happened too. Because at first we had different drinks, and we're like, okay, I need some caffeine. And then you get to the point you're like, I can only drink water now. And then you get into the point where I can only drink a cold. Like I had to get something cold, which is the American Dream. And then it was like, I don't want to eat anything else. Because you don't want to start sweating meat.
So we didn't know this, but my mom told me in Canada they're redoing the movie. So right now they have booths set up in there too.
So food booths in there?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go check it out. It says
we saw it.
The Apple Orchard, or
okay.
So maybe it's like wine and things like that.
She said the corned beef was their winner. See, you either have to like corned beef or it's kind of an acquired taste, isn't it? Yeah.
Christy said snack credits can be used on any snack or food and wine except for adult drinks, which makes sense.
Yeah, we don't. It's like fine dining. The more expensive the foods, it's like getting small portions from Victoria and Albert's.
Diane's flying in on Friday in Orlando. That's awesome. It should be fine by then.
Yeah, they just Orlando Airport was going to be closed tomorrow, and now they're going to be open all day.
Yeah.
They're playing it by ear.
Lisa's friends. That was really nice of them to share their love for you so much that they wanted to share the hurricane.
Who?
Lisa, they're in Virginia, and her friends are in Jacksonville, and they love them so much. There was
a meme going around that it was going to Galaxy's Edge.
Floridians just love everybody, so we'll share it with everybody.
Did you see the meme that had all the traffic going to Galaxy's Edge and one car escaping from the hurricane?
Yeah, I wish I had snack credits too.
The American Dream is good, and when it's not the American Dream, is it Groot's, or it's a Guardians thing that they do. They put the cube in it. Remember the light cube? I got that 1 year, but that's over with now because food and wine. But they do change. They call it something different. They'll mix. Oh, they put lemonade in with it. The American Dream had frozen lemonade in it, which made it a little weird. I like it the way it is now.
Hopefully, like for Dawn and everybody. South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina. Hopefully by the time it gets to you guys, it's died down a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad.
Hopefully it does. Like, let me see. All the computer models were showing it because
Does anybody else think somebody just scribbles like where they think it's going? Like,
well, the thing about it is, here I'll show you. Let's see if I can pop it up real quick.
Lindsay wants to know, how did you come up with your saying, don't waste a day, every day's a gift?
Do we want to talk about it? All right. Last year in June, I had a coworker that passed away. And the next week, I had a heart attack. And then something else happened right after, right? And it was just a really emotional time. It just came, don't waste a day, every day's a gift. Because at the time, all the doctors said, if I hadn't went, then I wouldn't be around. And then that freak accident, it came from just don't waste a day, every day is a gift. Okay, see, now all the models, look at the models now.
I think Sue had asked earlier, sorry, I missed this.
I'll show it real quick, see if you guys can see it. That's all the spaghetti models. And if you see that blue and purple line off to the side of the screen, that's where we would be. but every other one of them shows it going off the coast. And this one here, which is what most of them show on the news here, because pretty much the news has just been all hurricane. Let me see real quick.
Sue was asking when is our daughter getting married, and it's November.
It was 2 months from yesterday.
Yep.
And this is the current path.
Yeah.
So right below where it says Cat 3, off to the where it bumps out right here. Oh, hold on. Right above that, that's us. Live
breaking news with Bob.
Yeah,
Bob and Ash.
They don't know crap about hurricanes, but you better listen. This is funny. She's really weird about the storms. 1 minute she'd be like, don't board up, don't. And the next minute she'd be like, do you think we need more water? Do you think we need flashlights?
Because all you hear, and then you're like, I don't know.
And she said that today. I was like, you don't even want to board up. Now we have 3 cases of water out there. You want another case.
You just don't know. All we care about is if we have dog food. That's all I care about.
We went to the store tonight for cold and dry dog
food. And we have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
hamburger buns.
We're eating all of our food before the
We haven't eaten any of it
here.
yet, though. Yeah. I haven't had dinner tonight yet.
Candy's friend died from cancer. That's why I go to Disney. Yeah. That's exactly
we started our channel for her, basically for your mom and your dad, because they couldn't get to the parks like they used to, and it was just like they could live it through us. And then your dad and all, it's just been to the fact that you know, a freak accident, a freak injury while you're sleeping, which you don't wake up from.
Disney is the best place to evacuate because you know that they have everything there. And they're really awesome right now. I think they
was it Irma? They were super cool, and they were doing like having the characters go to the hotels.
Yeah, they have characters at the hotels, but they also are like, I think, don't quote me on this, but they might be waiving like pet fees right now. I know they're waiving like cancellation fees. So Disney is amazing.
Yeah.
They just like anywhere else, they have like Team A or Team B. So if you're Team A, you know that you are staying there. Like you can't go home. Like you're there for the hurricane.
Darth Wabbit. When you have Disney light up bubble globes, who needs flashlights?
That's true.
There's probably, I don't know how many of these things behind us in the buckets and everything that light up, but those guys light up. The Hitchhiking Ghosts buckets.
We have a Little Mermaid. I don't know if she lights up though.
I could probably drive BB-8 around. He lights up.
We should have got the carriage, or we should have got that one. Remember?
I asked you.
Warehouse?
I asked you.
I didn't even think about it.
I said, "Do you want it?" And you're like, "No."
That would have been a good light up.
Yeah, and we could have bubbles at the same time.
People with it, and bubbles.
Oh, you're talking about the hand.
Yes.
Okay. There was 3 of them.
Emily, we didn't have flashlights either until the other night. We went to Walmart, and
that's because we use them every night when you take the dogs out and the batteries die.
But we found dollar ones, so I think we got 4 of them.
They had the dogs in the hotel, so nice there. Yeah, I remember seeing some. I don't remember who it was that were in the hurricanes last time they stayed at Disney, and there wasn't a lot of people there.
No.
And the people that were there got treated like gold.
But also, I know I've seen on.
What? What'd you say?
What?
What'd you just say?
Also.
Okay, sounded like something else.
I said also.
I thought you were calling somebody something.
No, I said also I know the Rosen hotels right now are offering a fantastic deal.
$59.
$59 and up.
Yeah.
Just depending on which Rosen.
Yeah, they're not going to give you a suite for $59.
No, just depending on which hotel you stay at, and they're waiving pet fees and they're waiving parking fees.
And there's something with Airbnbs, they're letting them in on it too.
So I think that's really amazing. A lot of people are, helping people out.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons we wouldn't leave the dogs.
That's what the problem is right now. People don't know which way to evacuate because you don't know, should I go north or south? So
right now you're probably best bet is the keys.
See all the people that left, and if they were going north,
like if they were like, hey, we're going to Savannah or something,
like they might be in the path of it now. So
because now on the news they were showing
Cena.
They were having people in Savannah.
Cena, stay safe. I know she's in Florida too.
Yeah. It's really aggravating because we've been hearing about it for so long, and as you've seen, the path keeps shifting. And don't get me wrong, they do a good job, but all the weather experts, they'll say but it could be a wobble,
Yeah.
Just be prepared.
Yeah.
They have to keep you.
Oh, Holly's saying Disney is waiving pet and parking fees, which is really good.
Yeah, they know the Disney people. Will
Because
be
I heard in our county, there's a mandatory evacuation starting Tuesday.
What's his name? The guy that does the Diz, the old guy, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
He was on TV saying he was sending his mom to Disney.
Yeah, like I would want to be at Disney. If I had to evacuate, that's where I would go. Yeah.
Buys $1.90 buys hurricane flashlights at the warehouses.
I know.
We did get
to plan ahead.
We did get a
right?
couple flashlights the other day in Walmart, and people were going nuts. And we look over and there's a little $1 flashlight. Might as well get it.
Yeah. We didn't even think about it.
About what?
The flashlights.
The Character Warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I'm looking back at you playing with.
Yeah, that Greg.
Hopefully we won't lose power. So.
I feel like Greg. Like I feel exactly the same way. Like when there's nothing going on, like it's just sitting there, and they like make it sound like it's like.
But it still hasn't turned at all. It's still headed west.
Evacuate now. You gotta go now. Like they make people.
Well, now they're saying we're hoping it turns when all these models say it's going to turn. We just don't know.
Like they're making people panic.
We have to too because.
I mean, you do have to plan. You really do.
I can't even imagine what the people in the Bahamas are going through right now. You can't see, and you're having 180-mile-an-hour winds with gusts of 200. That's a tornado hitting you constantly.
Can you imagine seeing pumpkins flying around? Like that'd be scary.
Yeah, that would be.
Hi, zippity doo dah, do dad.
Zippity doo dah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I was trying to say that, right?
Yeah. Hey, Ray J.
So I'd like to ask, what do people actually think about Food and Wine? Is it like their festival? Is it?
You know, one thing I don't like about it.
Do you have to go? Do you not have to go?
They don't have any topiaries.
That's Flower and Garden.
But still, it's Epcot. You have to have
something. You kept asking like.
Well, what's different is when you walk in the main entrance now, it's not a main entrance. It's just you go to the right because everything from the middle over is behind walls.
Can't even. Nobody got time for this hurricane.
I saw that on a meme too.
Lindsay said she's never been.
Never been to Food and Wine. I kind of like Flower and Garden and Festival of the Arts.
I like Flower and Garden better.
Festival of the Arts has grown on me.
Oh yeah, I like both of them. Like that's my ranking. Oh, I don't know. They kind of tie for me, but Food and Wine's at the bottom. One thing
Food and Wine's going to have that none of them else have yet will be the new fireworks this month.
Right.
The new fireworks.
Christy says she loves all the Food and Wine merchandise to take all my money. They have some really adorable merchandise.
And has anybody ever noticed if you take the eyelashes off of Minnie, she looks just like Mickey?
I mean, they're both a mouse.
But that's Mickey.
They're both the same.
They should look different. It should be a little bit different.
RJ looks like Ray J. RJ.
Ray J likes it. I had the escargot croissant last year.
Yeah.
And like they snuck a giant one in there.
That sounds disgusting.
It was the biggest because I have snails all the time when we go on cruises and stuff. Yeah. But this thing was like
forget as long as Jim can. Like if he shows up in your town, you just need to leave.
Yeah, if he goes to Disney,
like just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, the festivals are cool, but it's just really hot right now, and I don't think you can really enjoy it.
Like Brandy or David or this is like really what you said.
Brandy.
Because some of those ornaments, I'm like I had to go. Is that Mickey or Minnie?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, I like all the pink though. I really do. It's really nice.
What kind of sicko plushes eyelashes of a mouse? It's so fun. You know, Jim. That's what I love about Jim. Hanging out with Jim. Jim was so just down to earth, and then all of a sudden he'd hit you with something.
He's
he'd be
quiet.
Like,
yeah, he's quiet. And
he'd make everybody go, "Holy crap!" Jim just said that.
He's so quiet, and then all of a sudden he like pops out with these.
Hits
comments.
you with an uppercut, and you're like, "Wow! I thought I was winning the fight."
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunshine Nation.
Sunshine Nation.
If you haven't checked out Jim or subscribed to Jim, Jim is our. I'm going to steal this from Greg tonight and Derek. He's our Spotlight channel tonight.
Oh my God.
He is our Spotlight channel tonight.
That's amazing.
What, did I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, your Spotlight's over with now, Jim. You had your shot. It was actually stuck to my forehead.
Yeah.
I thought I had it under my hat.
It has a suction cup
on
it is. No, but everybody, and I mean, as we like to say, if you are a creator, Instagram, eBayer,
No, if you're an eBayer, do not put that up there.
Etsy, please
I'm
list
just
all
kidding.
your stuff. You look like a doctor. You did look like a doctor.
That's the only time that's ever been said about Bob.
Jim said it was fun while it lasted.
All right, Jim, I'll give you another moment. How's that?
But make sure you guys list all of your information so people can find you.
There's a good bet that if they're in blue, they're an Instagrammer or a YouTuber.
Yes.
And we have either talked to them a lot or met them personally, or what else am I thinking? Oh,
yeah.
I'm thinking sorry guys, I'm thinking about my patients. I should take this off.
If Anderson Cooper comes, then yeah, you just any of those Weather Channel people, you just need to leave.
Hey Don. Yeah, if they show up in your town, it depends on when they show up in your town.
Yes. Check out Christy's Corner. She's amazing. She puts together a lot of amazing stuff. I don't know how she does it.
She's still driving. Yeah.
Travis is on Instagram. Disney Dealer 78 is on Instagram.
She has an awesome name too, Disney Dealer.
Traveling with Special Abilities. She has a YouTube channel. So I mean, check out all these That's you're getting tired when you can't talk. I know.
When you put I'm gray, you just read it wrong.
I know.
I'm not blue. Where you discuss filming at the Oh, we didn't talk about that.
That just makes me so sad.
What?
That he's not blue.
We didn't talk about that.
You should start listing everybody in blue.
Everybody in blue? Oh.
We should start listing you guys all in blue.
I can't. I can only do it while we're on
yeah, you want to talk about Character Warehouse?
We went there Friday and we heard the stories and seen the pictures of the lines. So we get there and we're like, it's 5 o'clock. It's good. It's Friday. Storm's coming. We go around the store and it says exit only. You're like, what? Walk around the other side. She went like this. Nope.
I turned right around.
And there was 50 people or so in line. And we're like, we got to go to Mickey's Not So Scary. We'll try to get back here. We'll just see what happens.
So the line is real.
International doesn't have that.
No.
But the line, because I went around the corner too and I looked and I was like, yeah.
We didn't see any signs that said you weren't allowed to videotape it.
No, and I think I did see, I know Miss Clarence was in there and she was Instagramming it.
Yeah.
So if they're not letting you film, they wouldn't let you Instagram either.
But the whole thing about the line is #WarehouseJaded is that
you two need a nap.
There wasn't that many people in the store. Like I don't understand why there was a line.
Because of the fire marshal.
There was literally maybe 20 people in the store.
I think what they did is the fire marshal says you can have 50 people in there. They're like, we're going to put it at 42 to make sure.
I don't know. It didn't look like there was a lot of people in there.
But so then we went to Mickey's Not So Scary, and we went we're like, hey, we can get out of here and still maybe get warehouse video. So then we go past Vineland, and the traffic's dead stop.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh crap. But it only lasted 4 minutes,
yeah.
5 minutes, because something had just happened. So we got lucky. We got over there.
#fire codes.
Fire codes.
Dang those fire codes.
The only thing that we noticed, she said it was in my mind, they turned the radio up.
Talia says in the morning International does have a line.
Oh, they had a line up.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Making your warehouse jaded one blog at a time. Making your warehouse. It's funny because every time we go to the parks now, we're like,
Yeah, Holly said they were there last Wednesday, and there was a line waited about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we probably could have waited, but we wanted to go.
We did see some guy go in the exit, and he got yelled at.
Yeah, they were like.
She was like,
store police were on him.
Store police was on it.
He's like, I'm giving my wife money. She's already in the store.
Do you want my money?
We don't want your money. Get out. The only reason we didn't wait in line is because we were going to see if they would upgrade our ticket. Yeah. And if they didn't, we were just going to go right back to the store anyways. But we got there and it was.
Yeah, we were going to upgrade our.
We were in the park at 6, and we were in the park. We were there 4 hours for the. I think it was pretty good amount of time that we spent in there.
Yeah.
But what I heard is it's all because of one person.
I don't know. That's a rumor.
Somebody that is a personal shopper that has 17,000 followers on Instagram or Facebook, and she had all her people send emails to Simon's, and Simon's owns them all, and that's what started it all.
I don't know.
Yeah. But you can understand somebody like that. If they used to have a free run of it, they'd go there in the morning and it wasn't packed, and they could grab everything and get out of there before people knew it was there.
A lot of things you see now, they have signs up that say you can get
limit
5 per SKU per person per day.
Yeah.
On some items, so I think that's the problem.
Yeah, we are gonna put in our T.Public thing warehouse jaded shirts once Jim gets that to me.
Jim's shirts are very nice. Like this
Yeah, this
shirt's
is a nice
very
shirt.
comfortable shirt. I need to find out where he got this shirt.
This is on his Amazon.
Because these are really nice shirts.
We might have to do the Amazon instead.
I think we're gonna have to do Amazon because I like these shirts better.
Better than because this has already been washed and it didn't shrink or anything.
Yeah, these are really nice shirts.
So I will be getting with Jim. Try to get me.
But the reason we do go to the Character Warehouse is because 1, we like the deals. We are warehouse jaded, but 2, we like to show people like how we went to Disneyland. We like to see things beforehand when we go, so we know what to do. So we like to show you like, do you need to go? Is there anything there that you want? Like
like if there's something that's potentially that you see at the warehouse and you go to the park and you see it there, you're like, oh, maybe I can.
That's like I hope Tammy's daughter got the Banshee.
Yeah, she was trying to get.
She was trying to get the Banshee, so I hope she got that. Yeah, Jim is the shirt guy.
I want a Jim shirt.
Yeah.
We're talking about our shirts, and she goes, "I want a Jim shirt. This is an awesome shirt." I actually wore this in Disneyland. You'll see it in one of our videos.
Yeah, that's what I did.
The day he got there. No,
Susie,
wait,
that's what
he got there. It was what was it?
That's what we heard too.
What?
That she was. That's why she didn't like the people videoing it, because she was selling them at a higher price, and everybody was probably like, "Why are you selling it so much when we can see the real prices?"
Yeah, but she was like marking it up like 400%.
Like that's insane.
But she was making the prices less than what they were if you went on Shop Disney, so it looked like people were getting a deal.
I mean, like you can get.
Bye, Dawn.
Bye, Dawn.
A Jim shirt or a Jim shirt.
But
I think I need both.
I mean, I know they have to make some type of money, but just don't make it like crazy prices.
Yeah.
I mean.
But she was able to go in there, and when it wasn't crowded and didn't have a line, and it had, hey, there's a sale for $3.99 for those ears. Grab all the ears and get out of there before people knew they were there.
Right.
And now people are like, And now people know that if you see somebody grab all of them, if you ask a cast member, they'll limit their take. They're supposed to. I
mean, all the cast members that we've ran into the Character Warehouse have been extremely nice.
Yeah.
To us.
Oh yeah, they've been super nice. And if they seem like they may be perturbed or upset, you're a normal person too. You can have a bad day.
Right.
We've had people that had bad days before.
Mm-hmm.
People that have the best day of their life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it is. And I'm sure it'd be easy to find out. I know who she is because somebody sent me that info. It'd be easy to find out who she is, but that's her deal. I don't know if that's how she made her living. I can understand that too, but it's also the problem was Character Warehouse videos are so popular right now that you could probably look online and find 80 people doing them. That's what more the problem is people are just going in there to get the videos, to get the subscribers, to get the views. They may not look at it like Liz and these other people who actually do personal shopping, or us who are actually we've been going there for years beforehand, and we just want to, get you guys.
There's some really good bargains there.
But it is an easy, quick way to grow for some people.
Traveling with special abilities, I saw a personal shopper wipe out a whole rack. I've seen it too, where they literally just they have a
and then they're going out the door and they're laughing. They're like,
yeah,
because they got in and out before anybody could say anything.
Yeah, Smack a Princess, bow-legged onesies, Glamour Shot Wookie.
Those are
I mean, you got to make it fun.
Smack a Princess.
You got to make it fun.
That's the thing too. You can't go into there with a pre-made joke or think, because you never know what you're going to see. You could go in there and have, I'm going to say this about Chewbacca tonight, and then you go in there, there's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just stuff that comes.
But
99-cent Bob.
When we do go to the
99 cent, not cents.
Cents.
Yeah, I have cents.
But when we do go in the parks and we go to the store, we really do say, I think we're gonna wait till this gets to the warehouse.
They even have the cops on their vlogs.
I know.
That was I don't know if that's why that's our best actually watched warehouse
That
video,
was so scary.
and I don't know if it's because of that.
It was so scary.
But yeah, it was. It's even hard. I understand where she's coming from, but I've seen some crazy crap in my life that it was just like.
Because that crazy guy could have come out shooting.
There was a girl.
You don't know what they're gonna do.
One of them was a girl.
A girl can still shoot you.
Yeah, I know, but I think you processed it quicker than me because I was just like, oh, this is some dumbass over there just backed into somebody else.
No,
until the cop said, put your F and F, and then I was like, oh, this is for real.
Yeah, it was.
But then you were already.
Yeah. Do you say cent or cents?
I say cent.
Cents. I say.
Is that a shirt
cents.
too? Hashtag 99 cent. We had this whole debate one time with cents and cent.
Because I think if it's a penny, then it'd be a cent, right? Jim might know. He's a teacher.
But what kind of teacher is he?
I think he would be a good teacher.
And what did Becky say? Only watch the Character Warehouse videos by you guys and Liz.
Ethan, that is very correct.
What?
The only time I will wipe out a rack if it's Nana or Orangebird.
Oh yeah, if there was, yeah, I could see that happen. Orangebird especially.
Yeah. I don't know if we told him that. I was wearing these ears actually. We were on the train in Disneyland, and this little girl said, "Excuse me, ma'am." She said, "What character is that on your ears?" I was like, "Orangebird." Like,
get you a Citrus Swirl, girl. Oh, they don't have them here?
I was like, no, I didn't. Like,
no, we were nice.
I was nice. I was like, it's
Orangebird.
I said it's more of like a Florida Disney World thing. They don't really have it there, but it was really cute though.
Yeah. What might Jim know? Oh, Jim, you might know if it's 99 cent or 99 cents. 1 cent, 50 cents. It's whatever I say at the time.
But I'm starting to see a lot more Orangebird stuff, and I love it.
We actually did in this.
I wanted to cry.
Because we usually have a bag of pins and stuff, and we stopped carrying them.
I think we told them about that already.
Yeah, and they had that one Orangebird pin that
I haven't seen.
Never seen, and they wouldn't just give it to us.
She wouldn't. I mean, we could have gone and bought a pin.
We could have bought a pin, but then what if we went back and charity gave it away, and you're like, oh, I get this pin.
Yeah.
Or we could have just traded one of Chris's pins.
Yeah.
She probably wouldn't like that, but.
Yeah, at least that's pretty smart. Why don't we think of that? Like,
what? We
can get a discounted pin so we can trade them. Like, that's really smart.
We have a whole bag of them somebody gave me, and we haven't traded them.
I know. I know we need to show this to Travis.
Yeah, where is? Do you even know where it is anymore?
It's probably in the drawer.
Oh.
The junk
There's
drawer.
more stuff in the drawers there too, and all the stuff over there, all the stuff everywhere. And was it Robert that said I needed to get the new Millennium Falcon?
Oh, Robert would agree with you.
I had to get it because if you've seen it, it's this Falcon right here. $99. It's down to $14.99 at the warehouse. So it's right there behind me. But when I got it, it came in one of those. My parents and my brother got one of those boxes that come into the ports, one of those pallets, and it didn't come with the. It didn't come with Han. It didn't come with this and a couple other things because it was a return. But I got the Falcon, so I was happy.
And I did get the that night we went into Memento Mori, and I was actually looking for that backpack.
Oh yeah. And she said it.
I said I should have
got the backpack when it was here, and then we walked into International,
and it was there. It was like,
It was one of those moments when you're like, and then she's like, I don't know, should I get it? I said, you just said last night.
It was the same night.
Oh yeah, I said you just said that. No, I didn't. I might not have said you just said last night. I might have just said you just said, right? Yeah. But she got it, and we used it. We used it yesterday in the park.
Ethan said they can't have Orangebird in California, as even the fireworks explained that there would be an orange grove where Disneyland sits. That's true.
Well, that and it's a Florida Orange Juice Commission.
That's where it came from. Yeah. I mean, but they were Orange Grove too.
Yeah, that was when you started crying during.
I know,
teared up because she said, "Imagine 60 years ago in Orange Grove here." And then Walt's voice came on. I look at her and she's like,
"I was," because like Walt could have really been standing where I was standing.
Yeah. Chances are he did stand somewhere where you stood.
Yeah.
By the pictures and everything else we saw.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was pretty cool. And it's kind of sad too that he didn't get to see his, like Walt would agree with us, don't waste a day, every day's a gift. Because look at everything that came after him that was part of his dream that he never got to see.
Oh, there was an orange bird cap available, and I just see it in the display window.
Yeah, what it said had a saying to it, something.
Squeeze the day.
Squeeze the day. Yeah.
Squeeze the day.
Squeeze the day. Squeeze it for 99¢. I can't read.
Yeah. Disneyland fireworks are very emotional, and they were pleasantly surprised me. So I'm not ready to go back. I want to go back like now.
It was weird because you're walking around your home park and you're like,
this isn't Disneyland.
We could use that here. We could use that here.
Yeah.
We could use. Who else would just like to be at Disney World and be able to sit outside and eat during the day?
Yeah, not sweat.
And not just be like.
But that is what makes Disneyland magical. You can feel Walt there. That's so true.
And it's just seeing his dream realized and then what his dream has become. It's insane.
Yeah. Because for us, I don't know about you.
What if his name was Bill Baxter? Are you going to Bill Baxter Land? How different would any other name, put any other name in Disneyland, Walt Disney World? Isn't it? Like, welcome to Nanoland. It's just, put any other name. It doesn't sound right, does it?
Seize the day, smack a princess for 99¢.
They're pretty much out of the Smack a Princess shoes, though.
This looked very uncomfortable, by the way. But I wanted to say, when I go into the parks, like immediately, whatever, if I have problems or whatever, it's just like I forget them.
Yeah, we are lucky to be close.
We are. We really are.
Yeah, his office, his apartment was above the fire station, and they have the light on to represent him, and they say it only moves out of that spot for the Christmas tree. Bob and Ashley Land. See, that would sound silly. What do the shirts say? B&A Land? No?
No, you can't have her.
That's not a toy for you. We're putting Anne up here. So, who else has a dog that
thinks any stuffed animal?
Any stuffed animal, and you could bring it home from Disney, and you're like, no.
That's not a baby.
That's not a baby. Are you getting tired? Oh, yeah, that's a big yawn.
Big yawn.
Big yawn. All right, so we're going to go a few more minutes because we haven't eaten dinner yet tonight. Because we had planned on, like I said, being at the parks tonight.
I think T.O.L Dad's not going live. I don't know if he made it home or not. Brandyland.
Brandyland?
I like Brandyland. That's kind of like Candyland. I like that.
See, that goes together.
That goes together.
But, like, even Roy Disneyland would sound weird.
Yeah.
Or Elias Disneyland. Walt. It just sounds right.
Squeeze the day seems like something Darth Vader would say as he force chokes someone. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Who else? No, I'm not going to say that.
Christy, who thinks everything is hers, mostly my bras. That's hilarious.
But it's the we listen to the old Hallowishes CD all the time. And when there's
that's cool. It's
what?
Life-size golden retriever stuffed dog toy. That's cool.
A life-size. They run around with it?
Yeah. I think it's Derek that's saying this. I walk under the sign that says, "Here you leave today, into the world of yesterday, tomorrow in Fantasyland," and then I take a deep breath and I know I'm home.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
that's so true.
I noticed it when we went to Disneyland, but going back to Walt Disney World Friday night, it was just like, it's cool to see how different but yet the same it is.
Yeah.
Like walking under the train station, you have twice as long a walk to get under the tunnel. The buildings are bigger. The castle is just, it's cool that they're so different. You know what I mean? And I can understand where the Disneyland's my home park, Walt Disney World's my home park. I can understand where those people come from.
Yeah.
Because being a person who likes both of them now.
Yeah, I don't
know if that CD, they had it. It was marked down to $1.99 at the Character Warehouses for a while.
Yeah, I don't think they have it anymore.
But it plays the music from the fireworks show and from Boo to You and stuff like that. Yeah. But there's always parts of the song where she says, "Happy Halloween," and I want to add my own words to it.
Disney Near Her is asking, is Derek the more sentimental explorer? I think they both are actually in
I
different
think he's
ways.
a more no nonsense.
I think they are in different ways.
Yeah, I think everybody has their own different sides to them.
Yeah. Like, I think it was awesome.
Like, I have to constantly make sure I don't swear when we're talking on here.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so used to working and everything else and just hearing constant swear.
Derek says, I just have more feelings in general, but don't tell Gregory. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the first time you're probably going to see me cry is in 2 months.
When Holly says I need it, all I can hear in my head, boop to you, boop to you, boop to you, and you, boop to you.
Nelly, you want her to sing to you? She loves you. How come you talk all the time, but except for when we're
Or when
live?
Penelope's doing the, or
Penelope?
Penelope's doing the candy. Candy.
Or when Goofy's singing it, candy this, candy that,
She
candy
doesn't want
everything.
me to talk. Look at her.
See, this was originally Kylie's dog, and she would put her up to her face and kiss her all the time. So that's how you have to interact with her.
Can I talk? No.
No.
How about, can I talk?
You give her a kiss?
Can I have kisses?
I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. See, she's protected. So we play all the time where she'll, like, if she's not looking, I'll go, and then she thinks or if we just go, give me a kiss. She'll try to block us.
Somebody's driving again. We need to hold up our signs.
Somebody's driving.
I'm listening.
Oh, what will I do? I bet you will, Bob. I don't know. Oh, keep me company. Shh, driver. We're not going to be able to keep you company the whole time unless you stop for a second, hit that rewind button.
I know.
Play it again.
I bet you will cry. Susie,
Oh, I
you
will.
cry
I will.
about?
Kylie getting married.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that part.
I said that's the first time you're really going to see me cry.
He tried on his. He got fitted for his suit.
My suit yesterday.
Who knew renting suits were so expensive?
You coming here?
But we did that the other day. He got fitted for his suit. Christy's still driving too, and you're typing, Christy.
She could be talking to text, but I don't know because when I talk to text,
They never sound like what they're saying.
no, it's like, what is he doing? He's going to space on a canoe.
Space on a canoe.
That's talk
That's
to text.
the thing
doesn't
I wish we
understand
would
it.
have done.
Went to space.
No, did the canoes,
The canopes.
the canopes.
Yeah, they said something. I said canope. Nope.
I wanted to do it.
And I don't want to do the Batterhorn again either. I did it once and that was enough.
Yeah.
I know that was it's history and everything else, but it is the Batterhorn. And I haven't felt another ride mess with my back or anything like that until we went on Space Mountain the other night.
Yeah.
And there was that one time it was just like,
It was terrible.
I was like, "Ah."
Yeah.
People mover, here I come. The nice, soft, safe.
Oh, we saw the
ride.
people mover going backwards.
It goes backwards when it stops.
I know, but we're like, whoa.
We actually saw it stopped for a while, and we're like, hey, they're gonna walk people
Yeah.
off of that, and then finally started going again.
But we really just do appreciate everybody that comes here and
It puts
joins
up with
our
us.
chats. And like I said, thank you, Christy, for driving safely.
Yes.
She just pulled in the driveway. Luna's gonna be happy.
Yeah. She's probably barking now.
Yeah. What was I getting ready to say?
You appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. If there's any topics you'd like us to talk about, just let us know.
Yeah.
We're open to anything.
We're opening up at our hearts. Is that what you're gonna say?
Pineapples.
No pineapples. That's a Disneyland joke.
Yeah.
Only some people will get that.
Yeah. And we really hope that they evacuated from people. Did you guys have to walk off during the Halloween party? That's what we were during the Halloween party. The people mover kept breaking down.
When we were in Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion, that one time we were on stop 5 times.
Yeah. Oh, we sat.
But never in front of the Hatbox Ghost.
So this is a first for a while. We haven't been able to sit there. We sat in Pinocchio's
Village House.
Village House. We got to sit by the windows of Small World.
All the signs.
And I was holding up the signs. I thought it was fun. People probably thought I was a dork, but yeah.
Thank you all. I'll find another shopping video. LOL.
Yes, I hope everybody is safe.
Yeah, if just take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like I try to get her to.
Oh, they had to walk over by Space Mountain stairs. That's pretty cool.
It's not what you expect it to look like either.
Yeah.
When you see that stuff.
Yeah. I love Small World too, but Susie does not love Small World.
Somebody said something about me on Small World up there. Bob will be on Small World ride now. What do you mean I will be on it? I wrote it.
Yeah.
I like the one in California because you were looking for the actual characters that they mixed in with it.
Yeah.
And how crazy Tinkerbell and Peter Pan were flying around.
Yeah, everybody just please be safe, and if we can do anything, let us know.
Like what?
If we can help anybody out.
Oh,
like what do you
words
think?
of encouragement, or
What do you think I was saying?
like we'll go pick people up from the floods?
I mean, I don't think we would drive through a storm, but I'm just saying like afterwards.
I know what you mean.
Like afterwards is the worst part of the storm. 'Cause that's when you're dealing with all the stuff.
And as catastrophic as it looks in the Bahamas, I hope.
I
hope the damage is limited as it can be.
We are using, Disney New Yorker is asking, are you guys using a laptop camera or external camera?
It's external camera. It's a, I don't have the box anymore. It's a 720. What is it? What kind is it? Logitech or something?
Yeah, Greg's saying everyone pay attention if you get asked to leave.
And it's taped to our screen right now.
Yeah, if you get asked to leave, you need to leave.
Yeah.
That's not only for your safety, but it's safety for all of the first responders out there.
I'm gonna. This is a. To get off topic for a second, this is a live stream secret.
What's that?
If you can see it reflect. Hold on, let me find it. That's the camera, taped to the screen. See it?
Yeah. Just so it's like in a.
Because it's a 32-inch screen. If we put it too low, it's too low. So I pulled it off and I find the perfect kind of balance and I tape it to the middle of the screen.
Yeah. But everybody be safe.
What?
Oh, she was saying you only need to ride Small World due to your back.
Oh.
Because of your back.
Yeah. Luckily, Small World doesn't stop like Pirates does.
Pirates in California.
We actually almost saw a girl get thrown out of it because we're looking behind us like this girl's standing up, and then she stands up. She's farther back from us, and the dad just like, and those boats slam right into it. And luckily, she caught her right when it hit. She caught, and I think the dad reached for her, but she would have been.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
So they have warnings on those rides for a reason, and that was probably one of them. Yeah. So we're just glad you all spent another
thank you so
Sunday
much.
night with us, and that you're still hanging out with us, which is amazing. It's humbling.
Yes, we appreciate everybody.
Oh, and I know a lot of people, real quick, say that we mostly go to the parks on the weekends.
Right.
So if you're going to be there like Monday through Friday, there's a good chance we won't be at the parks. You know,
I mean, we try.
Because we work full-time jobs.
We try.
And by the time you get home, it's 5 o'clock.
Right.
And all, but we're usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when we go to the parks.
Yeah. And if ever anybody's driving or anything, please be careful.
Yeah. And
thank you for joining us.
I don't know how it is where you're at. If you see gas, get it. Even if you only need a little bit.
I feel like we've topped off so many times this week already in our car.
Topped off 4 times.
Yes. Thank you again for Jim for our shirts.
For our shorts.
Shirts. Sunshine Nation.
Join Sunshine Nation.
Hopefully we're going to get hashtag Jaded t-shirts.
Hashtag warehouse Jaded. Not just Jaded in general.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't put out Bob and Ashley Jaded shirts. Ashley.
That's all on. I've been talking too much.
Yeah, we were up early. We were up early because you went and spent the day with your mom.
But thank you guys so much. Thank you for all of our mods. You've been
Monday night party. We will be going to the party tomorrow night.
We're gonna try.
As long as Disney's having the party tomorrow night, we will be there.
We're gonna be there.
So check out Instagram, and I'm not gonna say we'll go live because we may not, but
at the party. Yeah,
we probably won't, but just always we're gonna be going a lot, so keep in mind that we could go live anytime there's a party night.
This is news to me, everybody. You're hearing it first.
I've got it all charged up. I got the gimbal all charged up.
It's hard to deal with you
when I'm live.
when you're live.
Well, it was really funny. And I know we're getting off here topic, but when I was editing the not so scary video, and all I could hear in the background was me talking from the
I
ice cream.
know.
So I was like, that's annoying, Bob.
Yes.
So we are gonna get out of here. We're gonna get some dinner because it's late, and we'll.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and we'll check the forecast in the morning. If it looks like it's shifting any more to us, we'll board up some windows, and otherwise, we'll write it out.
Yep. Be safe, everybody.
Love one another. Be nice. Don't waste a day.
Every day's a gift.
Night, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a fantastic week.
Happy Labor Day.
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 Bye,
Don't waste a Labor Day.
Everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. We're out now.